Have you ever felt insecure about your body?
Funny thing, I've never felt insecure about my body.
At times we just want to be perfect. Like tunatakanga commit that standard ya the world, the way the world perceives it. So I can say the urge to perfection.
I don't know watu walipata wapi ile nguvu ya kukua entitled to bodies that are not theirs. That tummy, if God wanted you to have a flat one, he would have given you a flat one.
Do you think insecurities have an influence, like our bodies? Do they have an influence concerning our careers?
Not really.
Me, I will say yeah. Hata tukianza tu na mwanajeshi, you cannot be. Ukiwa plus size, kuna hizo ma piloting and stuff. You can't. Hostess. Model.
You are not considered plus size models.
But it's not been embraced that much.
It has been.
Really?
What a skututa model, I'll tell you.
You will contest.
Yeah.
We will come. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anywhere you're watching us from. Thank you so much for joining us in this other episode. This is the Ladies and Gentlewomen Podcast. And before we go to today's business, I am joined by two beautiful ladies who are my co-hosts. I would like them to introduce themselves. And in our previous episode, we began with yellow. So today we begin with purple. Welcome.
Hello, hi, I'm Hilda Nekesa, Favor.
Hi guys, Mukasia, Marion, Manita.
Thank you so much, Favor and Manita. My name is Tabasamu. And on our topic today, we want to talk about insecurities that ladies have about their bodies. Are you ready, ladies?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Thank you. What comes into your mind when you hear the word insecurity?
Security.
Yes.
Something that you fear, that you have, and you fear someone else might notice it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
How about you, insecurity?
Yeah, I think it has the same meaning. I can just add it, something that you wish to hide no one to realize about you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt insecure about your body?
Funny thing, I've never felt insecure about my body. I think it's because growing up, I was very slim. Then, hapo katikati, Mungu akarejesha miaka yenye nzige ilikula. Then I grew up, and I feel nice. So I've never been insecure, but I can relate because I've been with people who are insecure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt insecure about your body?
Yeah, definitely I have.
What triggered it?
I think it's that self-consciousness, something that you don't like about yourself. Something that someone mentions by mistake that it doesn't look good on you. Something that someone overemphasizes. And with the time when it's in your mind, it just becomes an insecurity. Yeah.
What do you think makes ladies, or what triggers ladies to be insecure about their bodies?
I think as Hilda first mentioned, it always takes another person to notice that part of you. Ndio sasa inaingia kwa mind yako na by the way kumbe hii haikai venye inafaa ikae iko hivi.
Yeah, I can also say that the urge to perfection. At times we just want to be perfect in the way the world perceives it, not in the way we are comfortable or in the way it's like tunatakanga commit that standard ya the world, the way the world perceives it. So I can say the urge to perfection.
Yeah, actually, when you talk about the world, maybe I'd go straight to social media. How do you think social media has shaped the way women view their bodies?
When we go to social media, we'll have to mention influencers and celebrities.
Very true.
In most cases, when we have functions, you see them come out in gowns that are snatched.
Yeah.
Yani, it is giving ladies that perspective that you are supposed to be snatched all the time. No! That tummy, if God wanted you to have a flat one, he would have given you a flat one. Because he's the one who gave you that body. So kama angetaka ibaki flat, juu kuna wenye wako na flat tummy, they are moms and they have flat tummies. We have those who've never been moms and they have very nice potties.
Yeah.
We have moms who have mommy pouches. So I think social media kidogo iko na influence kubwa sana when it comes to body insecurities.
Yes, Favor.
Yeah, I agree with Mario
that
it creates a lot of insecurities, especially with the sijui kama mko Instagram, right? Have you ever seen hizi ads za BBL? Like doctors sijui from where wanafanya BBL, they put their prices. So social media has also enabled us to see that, okay, I'm insecure with this, I can go and fix it somewhere. And then maybe sinado. Someone else has gone na tunamuona tu, yani nakwambia picha anapiga everything perfect, and then sasa unakumbuka there is me. Yeah.
How has that influenced, like, wamama, how are they being affected? Not wamama, actually, akina dada. How are they being affected by the whole aspect of social media?
We have cases. When you talk about insecurities, our color is part of it.
Yeah.
We have cases that someone is not okay with their color and they would like to switch to the other color. In the process, maybe hana funds, so anaamua go the cheaper way. Unapata ako black and white, ako na patches, like haikutan vizuri, that is one. Sometimes inamletea side effects mbaya. Sometimes it just tampers with your skin color completely. Yani haikupati chenye unataka na haikuachi vile ulikuwa uko hapa katikati. So there are those side effects that not majority of them never come out to show you this happened. Actually, they only come out to show you when it is okay.
Already done.
Wakati imekubali kuchange everywhere, watakuambia mimi nilichange. But ule mtu mwenye backfire, you never get to see or hear their stories. Yeah.
Anyway, it influenced the ladies?
Yeah, it has created a lot of pressure. Pressure to look a certain way, pressure to be a certain way body-wise. And as Manita has just shared, there are people who choose to change color because that's what they like, you know. But kuna wenye wamewekwa to that pressure, and it's really affecting them. I think I can relate with that because at some point I desired to lose weight. And I've been hearing Ozempic. I think you have come across that here and there. And the price alone, nikiangalia, like for you to maintain at least a 3-month dose, it is very expensive. So what do? Unasikia someone anashare to, Hilda is interested to do Ozempic. Nakwambia, oh, that's expensive. Why don't you try this thing ya 5,000? Because I was interested in losing weight. And I tried. Maajabu ni kwamba I tried. I went. I was supposed to go and consult a doctor. I didn't have the fee because it was expensive. So I just went to OTC over the counter. I met the people. Nikawaambia, this is what I want. Wakaniambia, take our numbers. It is okay. And you know what is funny? The people someone that was recommending this a lot, he was a man. A very slender man. He's never used these. And whatever they know about this drug is what they have been taught at school.
True.
So I was given some 10 tablets. I'm told, and kila siku before you eat, take these tablets. And over time, and then wakaniambia, for it to be effective, make sure you're using it like 3 months at least. They are very expensive. So it is like a sacrifice that I made. I bought them. And I tried taking them. I know nimeenda kwa experience before finishing, but I tried, and I remember I took like 5 days, and let me tell you, it's like my life broke. It's like I was almost dying. Ni venye hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua. No one knew what I was going through because I did this without telling a lot of people. And the only person that knew alikuwa anani-encourage because alifikiria, no, you can be tougher enough, you know. But I woke up with a lot of sore throats. Mdomo imechibuka tu. And then I'm having dizzy spells. I don't have any appetite of food. I don't even take water. And then the worst thing that was happening is that nilianza kuendesha maji. And to me, I thought it's normal. I'm losing weight. I didn't even think that I'm losing a lot of water. Like, I could trigger in my mind that...
aspect.
Exactly. And I'm not eating. I'm not drinking anything. I can't even take tea. I'm not even eating fruit. But this is a continuous day. So by the time I remember, like, there is a... Scientists always say that our body heals itself. My body rejected it. Like, in a way, I can't, like, siwezi meza idawa tena. Like, siwezi. Like, I was just praying God asubuhi ifike because I was alone. Asubuhi ifike so that I can just not take this medicine and try and eat, you know. So that is something that social media doesn't tell you about. I have insecurities about my body. I'm told this drug can fix you. I go. Won't imagine, I could easily just die because I was having crazy headaches, you know. So I think that's one thing that social media doesn't tell us about. They tell us, oh, utafilivi, whatever they want to do. And you know, so these drugs end up kukua like more of an advertisement, like just an advertisement of anything more than the health risk, you know. So those are some of the effects.
This is a bit a personal question, which if you will not be okay, just tell me to pass. How did you find yourself feeling insecure about your body?
I've been really insecure about my body. I've been slim. Like Juanita said, to her side, also me, I was so slender. And I remember nikiwa shule nilikuwa naitwa toothpick. It was so sad. I was so slim. And eventually after high school, I went to another country, different region and everything. Eventually I started gaining weight. So I remember there's a time I came home. I wasn't like overly like right now. And then there was this mama who told my mom that, ambie Hilda, hizo madawa za family planning anatumia zitamharibu mwili. I didn't know. I've never used any contraceptives. I didn't even know what they are, you know. So my mom just came and told me the way it is. And that thing remained in my mind. So over the years, I've been gaining weight, but against my own, like starky. And then nikajaribu ku lose weight. I've tried fasting. I've tried starving myself. At some point, upon a charity we did, I don't know how many, 2 weeks. We don't eat. We just did. But eventually, nikajua kwamba I'm having hormonal issues. The more I'm doing that, the more I'm hurting my body. You know, fasting, gym, working out, all this, they don't work for me. Like, I have to come with a way that has to balance my hormones so that I can lose weight. So, hapo tu, nimeshindanga tu nikingangana nikipanda ma-kgs zangu, karibu na mpendwa wangu, nikirudi chini. Yes, Mari.
I think now that you've spoken about family, it brings me to the next question. Do you feel family or our society has played a role in us having the body insecurities as ladies?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know watu walipata wapi ile nguvu ya kukua entitled to bodies that are not theirs. Unakutana na mtu from nowhere, maybe mmekawiana, instead of even someone just finding out like, how have you been going on? The first thing anakwambia na umenona ama na umekonda, kwani shida ni nini? And maybe hata wewe haukukuwa umenotice umenona ama umekonda. And they even go ahead and tell you, inafaa uende gym upunguze hii kilo. I think with me it does not sit well with me. Mi wacha tu mwenyewe ni notice nimenona niende gym, but ukiniambia siwezi, because these kgs are personal. Why do you have a say on, like, they are mine?
And are you in any way feeling heavy about it?
No.
So tukuache.
Yes, and again, some people never like that thing ya kuambia aki umekonda, because maybe kwa kukonda kwake that person is just going through something. So it is nice to like keep it to yourself. Jiweke.
I think I've been there. I once met someone somewhere, and the first thing I told her was umeisha, and then like it was a public place. She smiled, but I felt like unajua ile conscience yako itakwambia tu umemkwaza. So later on she texted me at night. Akaniambia like that statement was not kind. Like you just don't know what I'm going through. And I felt bad, and from that I understood, and I have learned over time. Ukikutana na mse, like let that not be your first statement. Unaona ile hauna story, so umeona tu kenye unaweza mwambia ni either amekonda ama amenona. Yani it is so bad. Like you can even have a better way of doing it, because I remember a friend of mine once we met. Like we talked, and then I think after telling her whatever I told her, it's when now she told, is it the reason as to why you look, you see, like ameileta but in a polite way. But sasa imagine mko na mabeshte and then someone out of nowhere, I think it breaks. It breaks. How do you feel family has, or society?
Family, you know, I feel like family ndio wangekuwa chanzo cha me being not insecure. I there is someone that makes, I know they joke about this, but it's something that I'm insecure. I don't have a big ass, you know. And most of the time they joke to me and tell me that when Mungu alikuumba uliharakisha ukakaa chini, you know, it becomes a joke, and then at the end of the day, and then you know, most of the ladies that I'm surrounded with, my family, they are so curvy, like they are curvy ladies, and then niko hapo, you know, like mbona ulikaa chini kabla hujakauka, mbona uliendea udongo kidogo. I know they are joking, but they don't know what it builds in me, you know. And overly, I think tu nika kwa insecurities about that.
Have you ever felt, or have you ever thought of telling them?
Not really. I've not. What I've just learned over time, I have learned it not to affect me. It is hard to change what people view, what they say. Watasema tu. Alafu at times when you point to people umwambie hivi, wanajuanga, that is your point of weakness. So kwenye utakuwa umenikosea hapo ndo utakuwa nafanya nini nakupata. So me, I think overly I've worked on myself, on how I view myself, on how I carry myself, on how yani venye ninajiona. I think inanisaidia.
Then I think we are different, because I think if I were in your shoes, for me I'd tell you, like you always say that, I know to you ni jokes, but for me it's not wise. Why? Okay, that's heavy, really heavy. Why do you think we as ladies compare ourselves more than men? Like, as unaona, before you reach to a point of being insecure, kuna kitu, you see how we've talked about social media, like kuna kitu unakwanga umeangalia and you're like, natamani au mbona mimi siko hivyo. Why do you think this majorly happens to ladies more than men?
Never thought about that, but I think you can use this in a good way other than ikupatie insecurity. You see, you can look at someone, let's say a celebrity, how snatched they are, and you're like, hey, hiyo shape ni mzuri. Nikiwahi weza kufika hapo siwezi kataa. Lakini tena si eti nipatie sleepless nights
because
hapana. So haifai kusumbua, inafaa aspire to it, but pia usipoifikia
iko tu
maintain.
Maisha iso.
I just think we were created with this. It is something that we can't avoid. This is what made Eve think kila ile fruit yote kwa garden haitoshi isipokuwa hii yenye nyoka anamwambia it looks good or better. So I think it's something that unanga ile need to always improve yourself, always better yourself. I think that ndio inachangia sana.
why is it that every statement, it's like every statement you're making is leading to my, did you steal my script? So what do you think? Do you think standards as far as beauty is concerned change over time?
Standards zenye nani amekuwekea? Wewe mwenyewe ama the society?
Wewe mwenyewe.
As you grow, I think your standards keep growing.
Okay.
You see, at some point when you are 14, you would look yourself in the mirror and say you are beautiful, and you'd appreciate yourself. The same way you can look at yourself in the mirror and appreciate yourself. But you see, the 14-year-old and the you now, two totally different people.
Very true.
So I think standards change.
Over time.
Yeah, over time.
Does that affect confidence?
Yes, it does. Personally, it has affected my confidence. Ni kama confidence yangu imebuild. Hapo nyuma I was camera shy. Siwezi simama mbele ya watu na niongee.
So it has affected you positive.
Yeah. Sasa unajua hapo I was kadogo. Right now mwili nakuja na confidence kidogo.
Yes. Beauty standards, do they change over time?
I think we become more aware. Like for me, I can say I become more aware that there is a standard. And I thank God, I really thank God that apart from ya lose weight, I've never measured myself to a certain standard ya mtu yote or to want to achieve that.
Yeah.
But personally, over time, they have changed. Like the things that I considered to be wow 2021, they are not the same right now. So I think it has. And if it has changed my confidence, I can say, it has built my confidence. Like, I know what I'm not good at. Kama zamani ningekuwa ninangangana kuvaa hizi bandage dress, I never do. You'll never see my closet with a bandage dress. Because I know, inanifanyanga na feel insecure in a way, so I just avoid them. So overly, build that confidence that this is who I am, this is what I like. Yeah.
Wow. I think I looked forward to this because one of the many people that helped me appreciate my body is you. I think you I don't know, but there's a way you just told me, like there are us who want to be like you, and then there's you who wants to be like. So, and then I realized, ukikuja kuangalia, like I'm just okay, and I think I stopped caring, and with that, like it starts from the mind.
Sure.
Like ukishaji appreciate these other things
will just fall.
Will take care of themselves. Like unajipata to like the clothes you thought they couldn't fit you well, like zinakutoa tu vizuri. And then as she has said, like you should be self-aware. Like no, maybe me, I'm curvy. What should I put on? Maybe I'm this way. What should I put on? I think that one also really helps us with our confidence. Something else about confidence and our bodies. Do you think it has affected our daily relationships with people?
Yes, it has. Because there is no way every time I meet you, the first thing unaniambia na umenona vibaya, and you expect me to be like to be relating with you daily. Bwana we kuenda.
Yes.
That is a good one. Let me tell you something. This is something that I'm working on. I just realized I'm not easy to show you that you have. So I'll continue with you like things are normal. But in my heart, najua nimekucategorize, nimekutoa kwa inner chambers of my heart, you are outside. So it's something that I'm working with, but definitely it affects. Umai kutana na ule mtu mwenye anashindaga every time kutana anakuambia you look smart, you look beautiful,
look nice.
Do you see the energy and the vibe that you always ukikutana na yeye venye unatoa, you just start smiling sana,
you know,
atakucompliment in a positive way.
Not after ashaenda unaenda you maintain that smile.
Yeah. It reminds me, I was just thinking, and you can try it practical. Hata ukiwa tao, if you just see maybe tu ni msichana amejinunia, let me tell you, just go and compliment something. You don't have to lie. Just say, I love your shoes, how they look on you. Like, it cheers up someone, you know. So the opposite is true. Ukikutana na ule mtu mwenye anakuambianga, sasa unakaje, angalia sijui nini, mbona
like lazima wapate makosa.
It reminded me something. I used to go to church with my very able CEO hapa, and then every time, I think you did this unconsciously, you used to complain about my bust over and over and over. Ukinipata unanishika unaniambia sipendi venye, like over. Ulinipea insecurities kibao.
Yeah.
Ulinipea insecurities kibao about my bust. And I'm thankful that over the years, yani nilikuja tu hata mimi yani nikagundua what works for me. Like it pushed me to an edge. You see, like I can know ingo na shona but bust wacha ikae hivi because nikiacha hivi
itakaa hivi. Yeah.
I think for me it felt like you were negligent about the bra.
I wasn't. Alafu saa hizo ndio nimeenda kununua karibu sijui ngapi na hizo za shop. Yani nikiweka hii no, next Sunday hii no. Alafu ile moja ndio umeniambia iko sawa, I wore it. Nilivadika it was so sad. Till right now I'm not wearing a bra, but I'm confident, you know, like eventually you just have to build your confidence because
like you have you and it's you who will determine.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Unconsciously.
Tafuteni ile chocolate, yeah, I'm sorry because
please help me buy.
Do you think insecurities have an influence, like our bodies? Do they have an influence concerning our careers?
Not really.
Me, I will say yeah.
Career opportunities.
Yes, hakuna yenye kuja ikasema don't be fat. Like Miss Jai kutana nayo.
Yeah, okay. You as a person you've not met. Yeah.
But kuna zingine wanasemanga slim. Exactly. Hizo huwa napita hivi.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh my. I was just thinking in an area like it's a bad example to use but you don't judge.
Yeah.
Unaonanga hawa Muslim ladies wenye wanakuanga for instance tamasha au ndio unaonanga wenye wanakuanga to sleep. Umeona kama mtu mnona hapo? Yeah, so our bodies do affect our careers. Kuna careers kama za aircraft. Hata tukianza tu na mwanajeshi, you cannot be ukiwa plus size. Kuna hizo piloting and stuff. You can't. Hostess. Model. You are not considered
kuna plus size models.
But it's not been embraced that much.
It has been.
Really?
Wacha siku tuta model, I'll tell you.
You will contest.
Yes.
We will come.
Thank
LGW.
you.
We will come and represent.
Oh my good God.
This session will have to really be short because
I think we need to redo this session. We have to have a part 2 if it's okay.
Yeah, we will definitely have a part 2. Maybe our parting shot. Marion, I would like you to tell us what you will, from your little experience, what you will tell someone who has insecurities about their bodies. A lady.
One, know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yes.
By God. See ati fearfully and wonderfully made na inaishia hapo. Here by God, always have it.
Yeah.
And if he made you fearfully and wonderfully, meaning in his eyes, you're perfect.
Very true.
You really don't need to be perfect to human beings because you can never be. Because hata uslim, hata ukwe mnono uslimu watasema umekonda, kwe mkondo unaona watasema umekonda. So, like just do you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Mama. A biblical perspective.
A biblical perspective. That's what I was actually thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, involve God in your insecurities. Be able to tell God, this is what I feel about this. True. He's a faithful God.
True.
And over the time I can say, I know it might take time. Like over the time you might think something that you look so bad in. Unaweza pata kama me I used to think the way I look need a limit I don't get like into a relationship. And then you find someone who comes and they're just attracted to you, you know. So God has a way of beautifying that until you build mpaka unaanza kujiambia najipenda. So share it with God, share the insecurities with God. You have been made in his own image. So he has, like, the beauty standards of God, they are not the same as humanly. You know, when Samuel was looking for someone to go and anoint in David's time, he says that everyone is just looking for the outward, but he's looking in the inward. So usi feel bad about yourself. You are looking beautiful. Be confident of who you are. Wear what works for you.
Wow, it's really been a wonderful opportunity talking about the insecurities of us as ladies, our bodies. And just as we've said, you are fearfully and wonderfully made
by
God.
Yeah.
And you are created in the image of God. So don't measure yourselves according to the standards of men, according to the worldly standards, but look at the word of God. And also, in case you have any insecurities, don't hesitate to talk to God, because he's our friend. He's our friend. He knows our deepest secrets. And trust you me, he will guide us. He will guide you in the way you will work on your insecurities. It's been nice talking about insecurities and ladies. See you in our next episode. I know this has been so short, but we are looking forward to a part 2 of this later. See you until next time. Bye.